Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do this outdoor because it was raining pretty hard for past 2 days, and there's a whole bunch of mosquito. Also, I have a strap throat, so there's a lot of like mucus in my throat right now, and it's very uncomfortable. So this video, we're gonna discuss a few things. One of them is my return from BGS Beckett, and we're going to discuss the future of grading. Well, for me at least, because everybody's have a different situation when it comes to grading. Okay, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to use. Like I said, I have a strap throat. Pretty difficult to talk. What is this? So Beckett have this pamphlet right here. This is the first time I see them include anything inside the box beside the graded card. So I think this is the new Beckett label. Give me 1 second. All right, I went to grab the old Beckett label just to compare with the new one. So I believe this is new label. Now, when is this submission? I believe it's in March, sometime in March or April. I forgot. It's been a long time. But right now, all the grader has been backed up, and a lot of grader, specifically TAG and PSA, has closed their value grading service. PSA completely shut down their value grading service. So now they only have like express and priority. Same goes for TAG. But I'm surprised BGS haven't shut down anything. I have to cross my finger, otherwise it gonna get pretty expensive pretty soon. Because let's face it, guys, like a lot of our submission are like what people would call junk slab, and to some people it's not actually junk. They actually like the card, and once in a while I do submit some junk slab because I like the card, or I just don't care for that matter. With the weight, yes, maybe. And it's just getting really expensive in grading right now because PSA just shut down all the value tier, $25 up to $65. They shut down all those. So right now, your only option is to have express. I believe it's like $80, somewhere around there. Not to mention you have to you'll pay for shipping and all that stuff. So I think these are Beckett new slab. Okay, what is this submission? It's a Bandai submission. It's a Dragon Ball and Gundam. So the thing I like to submit a Bandai card with Beckett is like it's easier to get a 10 than if it were a Pokemon. Pokemon is just extremely difficult to get a 10 or better or pristine. But who knows, one of these days I might find like a really pristine Pokemon card that I gonna submit with Beckett. But for the time being, it's just so difficult to find anything pristine out of Pokemon card. Even the modern one, I mean, the quality is just so bad. I just don't trust Pokemon card anymore. And if you submit Pokemon card with Beckett, most likely you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose your money, unless you just don't care. You just want to Beckett slab. And we're gonna unveil the first card and sort of compare the label with the old Beckett. and continue to talk. Sorry, I keep on pausing because I have to swallow when I spit. Again, I have strep throat, so it's really difficult to talk and not pause. So first off, we have I believe energy marker. Here's a new Beckett back. So this is the energy marker E01. Oh, 95. I just reviewed it. 95. Yeah, pretty cool. I like Bandai card. It's just so cool. Centering and surface, of course, they always hit me with the centering when it comes to Bandai card. And it's not too bad. Yeah, the top, bottom heavy. So 95. The front is fine. The surface. Now, the thing with Dragon Ball Z card is if you have like gold foiling, oftentimes the surface is not. There's gonna be a problem on the foiling. So whatever. 95. First card. Oh wait. Let's compare. Sorry for the lighting. It's not outdoor. This is the old Beckett. This is a new Beckett. You see the logo here? The new Beckett, the logo, the old Beckett. The old Beckett, the little leaf on both sides is smaller, and the B is kind of different from the new one. So yeah, I like the new logo. It looks better. It looks better, and the word Beckett is more pronounced. It's more bold. So like, what is this? Yeah, bold, italic, something. And as you can see, the new font right there. 95, Jimit, the font. What do I think of the font? It's kind of, I forgot what they call it. What a shame. I'm a graphic designer and I forgot what they call it. The spacing is like close to each other on the new font. The spacing on the old font is kind of stretched out. So the new font will allow Beckett to add more lettering word. However, is the new one on top right here is thing is that the text is not bold, but I like it. If you look at it for a while, you see you end up liking the new one better. Although the old one is more bolder, but however the text kind of stretch out a little bit. So look at the back. See the old back, the new back. The old back just have this tagline: the world's most trusted source in collecting Beckett grading service. And the new Beckett's just Beckett, and then you have a barcode to scan and QR code to scan on your phone, just to check out if this slab is real or not. Now, the thing with current Beckett right now, because they don't have the picture on their website, like the card that you created, they didn't take the picture from the top or the bottom, so you can't really verify if it's the real card. But this is new Beckett slab, so I don't think anybody's gonna fake it anytime soon. But you give it time, and you see some fake slab out there, no doubt. So that's a new slab. I like it. I like the ability to scan, so you can check the card really quick, as opposed to before you check out the serial number right here, and it's just a pain, for the people, for the vendor who buy like Beckett stuff. Now they can just scan the card to see if it's real or not. However, remember, if you're buying a card, buy the card for what it is, not the slab, because the slab can be fake, but the card, if you look at the card, it looks like a 10, then buy it. You know, never trust a gray, trust a card. This card for me is a 10, you know, if I submit it to PSA, but the state of PSA right now is, yeah, they shut down all the value stuff, so I can't just simmer this and submit it to PSA. How much this card costs, I'm not sure. I forgot. But, okay, next card. We have the Gohan. Energy marker E65. Centering on the back. Let's check out the centering on the back. It's fine on the back. Centering on the front. A little bit right heavy. That's all I can tell you, really. And it get a 9.5 again. Of course, it's centering. The edges, it was wrong with the edge. I don't see anything wrong with the edge. I mean, yeah, I check everything before I send. I don't know, guys. Did I see a white dot? See a tiny white dot. I'm not sure. But anyway, 9.5 Gohan. This is, I think this is a pretty pricey card. Go figure. Now, I have a conspiracy theory that your much pricier card, they'll grade it much harsher than your not pricey card. So that's my theory. Like, this is the second priciest card in this collection. The first one is, I'll let you see in a while, in a moment. So 295. Now, this card, let's see now. This is a regular card, not an energy marker. So centering looks good. A Boma, okay? Boma card. As you see, a shine. Hold on. Yeah, I'm turning my lights on real quick. Just see a shine, and if you can, see that texturing. I love Dragon Ball texturing. And I got a 9.5. Oh man, if I send this to PSA, I would get a 10. And I don't have to waste my time and money, but yeah, I have to punish myself sometime, you know, send to Beckett and see what they think. Yeah, the centering is a problem. I do see a problem centering. And down here it's just too thin. But you know, something like this, a 9.5 Beckett, most likely to a 10 PSA. So we have 3 9.5 so far, and yeah, I think this two most expensive card in this submission. It used to be cheap, you know, like this one I bought it for like, I don't know, like $10, and this one I bought it 50. So right now this thing's like over $100, and Boma, I don't know, you know, it must be 200 over 100. I don't know, but yeah, these two are the most priciest cards. So my conspiracy theory might be true, you know, like they choose your most expensive submission and give you like a really bad grade on it. So that's just my theory. Hold on, let me show you guys something. Since I turned on the light, you can see all the security thing, all the hologram. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that when I turned on the light, so that's cool. I like the new label. Yep, authentic. I like the new label. And this is another energy marker, E65. And we got a 9.5. Okay, now. Oh, actually, we just unveil this. Yeah, we just unveil this. So at the front, there's no like any kind of security mark, but the back is like holographic security mark. I like it. I don't know what's going on with me now. Now here I got a Gundam card. So this is my first time opening a Gundam pack from Target, and if you get a card like this, I mean, you get hooked to the trading card, Gundam trading card too. It's quite nice. The centering is very, very good. I mean, I think this card is perfect. Look at this. If you open the pack and you get this, man, look at that. It's just so beautiful. The texturing, the foiling. I mean, the artwork is just really simplistic but complicated at the same time. Now, Gundam card, they have rarity. If you see plus sign, that's maximum rarity you can have. So if you see just one plus sign, it's like an out art. You know, kind of like the more plus sign you see, the better. So this is C plus plus. Is that common? C stand for common? I'm not sure because I'm pretty new to Gundam. And we get a 10, pristine 10. So this is what a pristine 10 look like. Compared to the pristine 10 on the old slab, a new slab on the back. Okay, so yeah, I like the new one better because the text again is not like stretch out. It's just the right kind of text. So I like that they changed because I do have problem with the text is just too spaced out. You can see that it's too spaced out. It doesn't look like it belongs together. The number 10. So this number 10 look much closer together. So we finally hit a 10 right here, and it's Gundam. I was hoping this to get a pristine edges. They dogged me out on the edge. What the heck, man? Dude, I really want this in pristine because, this is my first Gundam card that I pull out of just one pack. I believe I opened like 1 or 2 packs. I don't know. Whatever Target have left. And trust me, these days, everything Bandai and Pokemon card will be sell out at Target pretty soon. All right, sorry, I have to clean my hand a little bit right there because the packaging is pretty dirty. Okay, anyway, the next card. Now, what is my plan right now since I can't submit like value grade to a PSA and tag anymore? Well, the plan is to continue with Beckett on the value stuff, not like the bottom tier, because I don't remember if I submit anything to Beckett that's on the bottom tier, because I like to rush it a little bit, like the $35 grading instead of the $18 grading. So I just hoping they don't close the standard grading, base standard, whatever they call it, because every company call it differently. So what are my plans right now? That's a good question. I keep on asking myself right now because it just gets so expensive, and I will have like ton of cards that I want to grade value tier with PSA, but they just ended the value tier. And I don't know when it's going to come back because right now they have a backlog of over 10 million cards. And I think there's going to be even more than that by the end of the week. Because they just recently closed the submission at June 3rd. But before June 3rd, they announced it before a couple of days before they closed down the value tier. And people are rushing in. I mean, the lady at GameStop told me that, I'm a little bit late because I thought they have until June 3rd to submit with GameStop. But when PSA made the announcement they're going to shut down the value tier, GameStop immediately suspend all their grading service up to value max. So the only grading service GameStop have and PSA have right now is $80 plus a card. And of course, if I have a card that is a value like more than $1,000, I'll take a risk and grade with $80 grading. But any card less than that, $400, $500, even $300 in the 10, I might hesitate, because the price is getting too expensive. That's like a pretty big premium. You can still make money, yeah, but you have to really look at the card again to make sure it's worth a 10 instead of just mindlessly throw out everything and see if it comes back a 10. It's a good thing to have, and it's a bad thing to have. We have an is it energy marker? No, this is a. Hold on. Yeah, I'm kind of confused right now. The back is centering is pretty good. See the front. Yes, it's the energy marker again. Yeah, it's. Sorry guys, I collect so many TCG. You have no idea. I don't care. If it makes money, I'll collect them. See, I'm not a scalper. I'm not a seal scalper. I don't. Now I do get in line for seal stuff just to open them. 99% of the time, I just open everything I find in retail stores. So I'm not a scalper of seal products. Now, but I do buy, grade and sell card. So yeah, just on the side, just to make some money. And Bandai card has been killing it so far. So E64. Pristine 10. Oh man, the surface. Yeah, like I say, the surface might be a light scratch on the gold foiling. That's happened in a lot of Dragon Ball card, and yeah, it's the foiling is. But it's a 10. It's a 10, equivalent to a PSA. However, depend on who you sell it to. PSA 10 versus Beckett 10. Sometimes PSA 10 worth a little bit more. Sometimes Beckett worth a little more. Depend on the seller and depend on who's buying it. So for me, it doesn't really matter if I got a PSA 10 or Beckett 10. I like them both, and everybody have their own specialty. I like Beckett slab a little bit more than PSA. PSA look like vintage slabs, like in the 80s, 70s, 80s slab. I just don't like how PSA coloring, the red, it just stood out too much. You put the card in a slab to protect the card. You want the card to show, be the centering of everything, but then the bright red of PSA, just capture your eye a little bit more on the text. I don't know, it's just me. However, I think Beckett slab is the only slab that give you like a sleeve inside to protect your card. PSA slab is just flaunting around. If you shake it, it's just flaunting around. Beckett slab, I'm more confident with Beckett slab. Okay, now what is this? Dragon Ball card. So this is, I believe, is how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 card submission. It cost me almost $400. That's $380 something dollar. Yeah, make it $400. 10. Now the grading tier I choose is, I think it's a $35 per card tier. Yeah, somewhere around that. Centering is pretty okay on this one. The bottom here. And this is Sun Gohan Youth top 8 prize. Now, yeah, I bought 4 of this card. 2 for my sister, 2 for me, and then I graded all of them. So in this submission, I graded 2 of this with Beckett and 2 with PSA, because the other 2 with PSA, the centering's kind of just slight off a little bit. So I'm just sending that to PSA. Better chance of getting a 10. But I like this card. You see, there's a little bit cool embossed right there. Now this is promo card, so this have been risen up in price like dramatically. It used to be when I bought this is around $30, 20 something, $30 a card. Right now it's like north of $100, 120. Let's see what I got here. A 10 banger. Of course, you know, a BGS 10 and a PSA 10 has gone up in price also. So, you know, I'm glad that I bought these and sent these. I bought two, and two for my sister, because, you know, she's like, oh, she want to make some a little money on the side. So, you know, I choose a couple of cards for her, and it have been working well so far. I just love that label. I love the new Beckett label. Okay, guys, here's the thing. All the cards I show you here is available for sale on my eBay store. So you can see this and you see the serial number. You know it's coming from me. Oh man, I hate that runny nose. Okay, next card, another Dragon Ball card. Centering is a little bit left, but another Son Gohan. Just look at the artwork, man. It's just so cool. I think this is ST artwork. You know, it's better than some of the higher tier, more expensive card. Because just look how detailed that is. You got Son Gohan and the Dino. It's so funny. And they're riding on a scooter together. If you haven't watched this episode, I mean, I recommend you to watch it. I think it's Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Z, I forgot. Yeah, they have a lot of movie and series. And you know why this art's pretty popular. It's based on anime. I think this might be straight from the anime. All right, so right now I still think it's a good deal. Get on it before the price jump up even more. I'm not sure, I might keep one for myself, but we'll see. Great card. Okay, here's another Dragon Ball Z card. Silver is pretty good. Okay, energy marker, Son Goku with Super Saiyan 3 in the back. My favorite Super Saiyan is Goku SS3. And I got a 10. Great card. Just look at that embossing. The foiling. This particular foiling doesn't have a lot of texture, but you can also see texture on the back of the foiling. So the difference between Dragon Ball foiling and Pokemon foiling texturing is that Dragon Ball texturing is more pronounced. It's just the texturing, you can feel it with your hand. And it's easier to see the texture. The Pokemon, oh man, my throat is full of mucus. It's hard for me to talk. Yeah, the texturing on the Pokemon is just very fine texturing. You can't really feel it, but you have to put it close to your eye in order to see the Pokemon texturing. But Dragon Ball, yeah, it's very pronounced. Yeah, so my 10 is stacking up pretty high. Last but not least, oh, is a black label, guys. The brand new black label. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? It's different. It's the black label is way different from the 9. You still have a security there. Do they have a black light security? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see my first black label on the new label. Now I have sold my black label on one of my energy marker on manga SBO2. So yeah, I sold that already. Right now, I have regret of selling anything manga SBO2. I could have doubled my money right now, but I don't know. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful black label. Oh, you see the holographic? Oh, yeah. And energy marker E105-05. Pristine, baby. Pristine, everything pristine. Everything pristine. Look at that texturing on the background. You know, I like this energy marker. I don't know why. This the raw card of this was like $10-$20 versus something like this. I forgot which one. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know how the market pricing versus Gohan right here. So how is it the Gohan worth more than the Goku right here? I just don't get it. In terms of raw pricing, get the Gohan worth more. But anyway, black label for the win. First black label. Here's the thing, why do they give me a black label on a card that's worth the least in raw prices? But the card that worth the most in my stack is 9.5, it's not even 10. So that's just my little conspiracy theory. So what do you guys think? Are they being biased, or it's like true black label? Well, anyway, I'm not complaining. Like always, you know, like it's good to have black label. There are people who submit like 20, 30, 50 cards and not get one black label. So, yeah, I'm not. However, this black label, I believe, there's a lot of this card on black label in the market. So, Beckett black label often sold for like 3 times the price or even more. So, in a 10, this is worth around $200, but in a black label, so I'm thinking $600. I'm gonna list it for $650, and then I'm gonna let people haggle me down to 600, maybe $550, and I'll sell it. Again, I don't know. I might keep it. I don't know. It's just so damn cool. And as you can see, it's pretty difficult to get black label out of Beckett. But the 10 is rolling in. Beckett love those Bandai cards because the quality is just so good. The quality is so good compared to Pokemon. If I were to submit all these to Pokemon, the stack will be different, you know. 9.5 on here, and then maybe a 10 on here. And forget about black label. It's just so difficult to get Pokemon in a pristine 10 black label like this. But it's easier to get a pristine black label in a Bandai card than anything else. Now stay tuned for my next video. Again, you know, I have like return almost every single month right now because I am investing into the TCG. I buy and sell raw card, and then I grade them with whatever grader is faster at the moment. Faster or depend on the card condition. Some card I'll send to PSA, some card I'll send to Beckett like this. You know, I trust the Bandai card with Beckett more than the Pokemon card. But one of these days, I'm going to send some Pokemon card with Beckett too, see what they think about it. Because I think a lot of cards that PSA grade right now, the Pokemon card, they grade it a little bit harsh. So, yeah. My submission with tag, if you guys haven't seen my unboxing of my return from PSA, I got a lot of PSA 9, so a majority of those PSA 9 I resubmitted with tag and see what tag think about that. But again, tag closed all the value tier, So now all they have is priority. It's like $150 per card. Yeah, I'm not gonna submit to tag unless everything is back to normal. Right now, it's very abnormal for the market right now. It's just so crazy with every grader right now. The waiting time is insane. If you submit anything right now to the value tier, well, you no longer have value tier. Never mind, scratch that. But if you submit anything like last month with the value tier, the bottom value tier, you're lucky to have it back this year. So a lot of oh wow, I just saw a bluebird right outside my window. Oh, I'm sorry, guy. I'm getting distracted. It's a very beautiful bird in my backyard, and I've seen it all the time, but nothing as close as this. It's just outside my window. Anyway, my plan is just to continue grading, even if it's costing so much right now to grade. With PSA, I gotta find that really high price card in order to send the PSA. $80 card is still doable, but it gotta worth at least $600 plus in the PSA 10 in order for me to kind of grade it with them. Because right now it's I don't know what's going on with PSA right now. The grading criteria has gone up a little bit, and it's beginning to be difficult with PSA. They expect everything to kind of like BGS right now. They tightened up the grading, so yeah. Back then, it's easier to just send out any card. Right now, it's kind of hard. You gotta look at the card again just to make sure, because they're not very tolerant of anything right now. It's just difficult. So they tighten up the centering, but they tighten up everything. The whitening, you can have like a really barely noticeable speck of whitening, and it's okay with PSA, just one dot. But then if you have just a bigger piece of whitening, then that's gonna be a problem for them. It wasn't before the new criteria. Right now, it's just my grading. Yeah, that's my plan. Continue to grade with Beckett, PSA. I don't know if I continue with tag because right now it's $150 priority. Unless they open up the value tier, I'm not going to send it to tag. $150? Are you kidding me? It costs more than PSA right now. Why would I go to tag when I just send to PSA? Besides, it's easier to sell with PSA than tag. Tag, you can typically sell online. People are more tech savvy, they'll buy online, but PSA, you can sell it anywhere. It's just really fast. That's why a vendor likes them. They might not like how PSA slab look, but it's more liquid than any of these other company. They sell faster than BGS too, unless you have a black label like this, and everybody gonna trample over each other to buy a black label. But yeah, that's all. You can find all this card on my eBay store, except maybe 9.5. I'm not sure. I don't want to sell the 9.5 one. I might crack it and resubmit to PSA because something like this 9.5 can easily get a 10 on PSA. Same goes for this Boomer, unless it's like a really bad service stuff. This is PSA 10, man. Definitely PSA 10. Besides, it's like 9.5. It's just, I don't know. It's worth more than PSA 9, but then I just don't like 9.5. I don't think anybody who Beckett liked 9.5. It's either 9. So, yeah, everybody like a 10. I mean, a 9. Come on now, Beckett. Change that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe. I have more unboxing for you guys soon. And we're going to talk about, everything about grading, because that's what I like to do. Peace out.